while back I was at one of the claims and I was digging this deep hole, and it was underneath a tree. And there was this huge root with this big crack on it that I'm thinking there's a good possibility that there could probably be some gold stuck in there. So I am going to get that root. I already have it in a bin up here. I soaked it in some water and kind of shook it out a little bit. I'm gonna get up there. I got my backpack with me. We're gonna get in there and start picking it all apart, kind of crevicing this root to see if we get lucky and find any little tiny small little values of gold in there. Who knows, there might be a big picker. Yeah, right. But a guy can dream, right? So let me get on over here. Let me get all set up, and we will get to work on this root. So guys, here's this root that I had pulled out of that hole I had been working on. While I was there working, this was down at the bottom. This was up at the top. I found gold pretty much at every single layer. Gold got better down towards the end than it did up here, but I'm gonna just try to clean this up as best as I can. Use a wire brush at it. Kind of windy out here, but and then we'll get all this stuff here in a pan, see if we find any little tiny trace amounts. Probably not going to be much, but there's got to be something stuck in here. Should be super fun trying to pan this with all of those organics, but we'll see how it goes. So far I cleaned up the entire outside of it with the wire brush. Came in here, found a little crack right here, so got that cleaned out. This big crack that was here first, it only went to about here in the beginning. As I was poking this crevicing tool in here, it just kept going deeper and deeper and deeper. It's the heart. It's the heart of the root. I don't see anything else back here but just organic heart of the root material that's kind of decomposing. So I'm not going to go any farther than that. Right around in here I found a pocket of soil, of material. It was black, and there was a little bit over here too, so I got all that cleaned out. I think we're pretty good. I mean, I could spend hours upon hours upon hours on this thing, but I think what I'll probably do is I'll end up doing something with this tree root. Maybe I'll throw it in the fireplace, who knows. Maybe I'll make some wooden spoons out of it, or some kind of woodwork, some kind of artwork out of it. I mean, it's a pretty unique design. It's a pretty cool piece. So, but yeah, I think I've gone about as far as I want to do with this crevicing. I got all of this. Well, there's a little dirt right there. I'm kind of reluctant on taking off the bark from this root. I peeled back a little bit of the bark kind of down to, here's the bark. This is the brown stuff. This red layer is called the cambium layer. I'm surprised when I pulled the cambium layer off, and I don't know how well you can see it. I'm trying to pick it up towards the camera, but you see all that black stuff? All that. Look at over here. that's all kind of soil. I'll do a little exploring here and see if I find some pockets that might be worth it. I'm not finding any more here. There's some dirt right there. So there's a bunch there. Wow, super interesting. Didn't think I'd find anything this deep. So let me turn the camera off. Let me get to doing some work on this stuff, see what else I can find. I'll be back here in a little bit. Whew, started to warm up. I had to take my jacket off. I spent about enough time on this thing, I think. I scraped it and I hit it with the wire brush and I picked at it with a crevicing tool and scraped it and even pulled some of the bark like I showed you guys off and found a little bit of material underneath there. But it's so fine and powdery, I think it's actually some kind of tree bark. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I got a good little bit of material out of this. Let me show you what I found. So this is what we got out of that root. Here's like a big rock, actually. Big rock came out of there. Here's a bunch of organic stuff. Organics. But down in here, there's a good couple handfuls. There's a good couple handfuls of dirt. Tried to get as much of this separated out as I can. Best bet is going to be, of course, to classify it. So, and I might even wet classify this stuff. We'll see what happens here, guys. I'm going to get this tool bag and all these tools put away. And then we'll get on this here in just a few minutes. All right, so we'll get this stuff thrown in here. Start to get some of it classified. I'll be back, guys. Let me get all this done. I'm just doing quarter and 10. I'll be back when I'm all done. Okay, here we are. There are lots of little pieces of bark. This is going to be a total freaking pain in the ass to pan out, guaranteed. I better put some more soap in here. But guys, I'll smash that fast forward button. All of these little floaties in this water. I may even have to change this water out. This is gonna be a pain, but quite a bit of material. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain, but I'm gonna hit fast forward on here, guys. Enjoy the tunes, and I'll be back here towards the end to see if we find anything at all anyway. Oh my God, you guys. There's one, two, a piece of wire, another little piece of wire over there. Well, there's a bunch of garnets in here too. Holy moly. Let me finish this up. Guys, there is 4 pieces there. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, I can't believe it. But I kind of assumed maybe there would be some gold there in that root. So that is super cool. It's not gonna be enough to weigh. These are really tiny pieces, but wow, what a cool experiment. So, but hey, you know what? I'll go inside, I'll put them on the scale, see if it weighs anything. I'll see you guys in there. There's those 4 tiny little pieces of that root gold. Kind of hard to keep this thing in focus. A couple pieces of wire gold. That one looked yellower than the other and a lot more intricate and about ready to fall apart, while that one on the right is kind of a big old clunker. Let me get this moved over. Let me tear out the scale. Got that all done. Here comes the reveal. I don't see anything but goose eggs all the way across. But that's all right. This was just a little practice run with some roots. Guys, remember to be thinking outside the box when you're out there prospecting. You just don't know. Anything that's in gold-bearing ground that's jagged or porous could probably hold some gold. But guys, it's a great little experiment. Smashing out that subscribe button would be great. You guys have yourself a good evening. Gold Pan and Suntan is out.